media spaces, people are actually waiting with anticipation to see how things will pan out in Zimbabwe. Well, Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa, as you know, he is outside the country as of and they have covered that event, I mean, extensively. And retired General Chiwenga is left in Zimbabwe. He is today in Bulawayo and expected to officiate at the Mine Entra. That is in Bulawayo. I'm trying to actually go and look where I got that particular story. Greetings and welcome on your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So, retired General Chiwenga is today in Bulawayo and he is expected to be officiating at the Mine Entra in Bulawayo. Yes, I've seen that story. They are saying acting president. Oh, he is the one acting today again. Acting President Dr. Constantino Chiwenga has arrived at the Zimbabwe International Trade Fair, ZITF grounds, where he is expected to officially open this year's edition of Mine Entra. I've seen ZANU-PF trolls during the week saying this was going to be opened by Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. I'm sure he was not clear. He was contemplating on whether to go outside the country or to actually remain in Zimbabwe. As you know, yesterday he decided to depart, and according to the sources, reliable sources, they say his late departure to actually Nairobi, it is because he was contemplating on whether to go or not, because he was scheduled to open this activity, which is opened by retired General Chiwenga. The man looks very, very relaxed and quite in control, as you see in the pictures there. These are the pictures that were taken by the state media. The man looks to be actually very, very relaxed. Let me try to switch off this light so that maybe we can get a clear picture. No, it's not clear. So that is retired General Chiwenga. He is seemingly going alone. The wife of retired General Chiwenga this time around is not accompanying the husband. So it's game on within ZANU-PF, as within the leaders are seemingly composed. Everything is seemingly going well. If you look at retired General Chiwenga, he is unfazed. It's business as usual. But the supporters on the streets, I'm telling you, they are up in arms. The supporters of retired General Chiwenga calling for him to act against Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa in defense of the Constitution, and equally so the supporters of Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa cheering for the 2030 mantra of Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa, saying the man has done well for the country and he deserves to stay in power. It deserves to remain until 2030 without undergoing through the electoral process. Mnangagwa is trying to actually avoid elections because two elections that have been conducted by his government have been nothing but disastrous. Apart from maybe even the budget that they spend on elections, I think they have been hit hard. So we will be waiting with anticipation to hear the speech of retired General Chiwenga. I hope that the state media is going to actually bring it live or pre-recorded. We will be checking on the speech. Last time they didn't actually put it on the ZANU-PF page. Last time I remember he made there was drama I remember when he was about to address, then the lights went off. There was drama that took place, which was clearly an act of sabotage. We wait to see whether this time around they are not going to sabotage him. Remember, when ZANU PF was going into a conference, there was also this activity. It was attended by retired General Chiwenga, addressed by retired General Chiwenga. So history playing itself. As ZANU PF also approaches the Mutare conference. We wait to see on retired General Chiwenga. You cannot tell what exactly he is planning, what is the strategy, on whether he has strategy against Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. Even on the fateful day of the Politburo, you would not tell that the man was holding Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa to account for quite a number of issues and actually bringing to his face the dossier that has now become public, demanding Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa to act on these people referred to as Zwikanandas. When the leakages started coming out, I remember ZANU PF Barakashi threatening the media that did so, that it should be shut down in Zimbabwe and investigated. Only after some time, ZANU PF Barakashi came and considered that indeed something of that sort happened. So as much as you would see the man calm, cool, and collected, don't ever underestimate him. This is what the Mnangagwa faction does. They see retired General Chiwenga not talking. They do as they please. They try. They are busy organizing against him. And the man also is equally doing so. But unlike them, he does not do it publicly for everyone to see. The man acts very, very smart because he understands. To him, I think the game plan is about winning the game, not just doing exercises for competing in the, but it's about winning the game and having the final say and having the final laugh. To the Mnangagwa faction, it's about intimidating, doing all dull tricks. You cannot win politically. Acting like the way the Mnangagwa faction is doing. You can see that for many, it will definitely end in tears. I know that's the language that they don't want to hear, but it is what it is. In my view, I foresee all this ending in tears. It will be intimidating until the last minute, and you will see on the last minute we will have the Jonathanis of the days. You see, Jonathan, going back into 2017 coup, at this moment he was, on the move, pretending to be in charge. But just within seconds, political life changed for individuals such as Jonathan and for individuals such as Xavier Kasukwere. So it's not politics, but unfortunately they never learn. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember